Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kat, and today we are doing a tag. This is the Booktuber Buds Tag. I have been tagged ages ago by my good friend Ellen over at the Ellen Book Club channel and by my YouTube sister Mariandrea from the Books and Bocadillos channel. Thanks to both of them for tagging me and for their patience while I got to this tag. And this is an original tag by BookBuds. You're stuck on a deserted island and can only bring one booktuber bud and all their books would come with them. Who do you want to be stuck with? So for this one, I think I will pick Melanie from A Dark Corner of the Library. We have some overlap in her taste. She reads a bit more, I think, dark literature than I do, but she also reads fantasy, and that's where we have the biggest overlap, I would say. And she has some gorgeous editions as well of her fantasy books, so I wouldn't mind have Melanie around first of all, but if she comes with her gorgeous special editions, then that's also a nice bonus. You accidentally rob a bookstore with a booktuber bud by walking out with 100 books. You spend a year behind bars with them, but now you can read and do videos together. Who do you get locked up with? For this one, I would pick Caitlin from Spill the Reads because she's so funny. I think she is a delight to be around, and it would be fun to be behind bars with her for like a year and make videos and have fun, and hopefully she would bring Tishka, her dog, with her, which would be super nice as well. You magically get trapped in a murder mystery you are reading. Another booktuber bud joins you to solve the mystery. Who do you want to join you? So I don't really read mystery and crime novel and all that stuff. And so because that's really not my thing, I don't follow many YouTubers who do read them. But I think the person who likely would be best equipped to help me solve a murder mystery would be Rochelle from Good Morning Dreamer, because she does read quite a few dark and thriller novels. So I think she would have a good intuition and she would know where to look for clues and all of that. Also, it would just be really fun to hang out with her. You magically get trapped in a fantasy novel fighting dragons and casting spells. Which booktuber bud do you choose to bring in with you to save the day? I would pick Jade Juniper because she is a dragon expert. She is one of the co-hosts of Draconathon, which is a readathon during which we read dragon books. And she's also a writer. Oh, look, there was a little bird. So I was saying she's also an author, and I think there are dragony creatures coming up in her second book. So yeah, I think she would be the perfect ally to help me fight dragons. Although I think she probably would be like me and would rather want to be friends with the dragons rather than fight them, but that's a whole other story. You are stuck in the cloud of sadness, hitting a reading funk and feeling totally uninspired. Which booktuber bud can pick you up with their positivity? I think for this prompt specifically, I could have picked quite a few people. It's the same with a lot of those prompts. I tried not to repeat the same people, but for this one, I would choose Mariandrea from Books and Bocadillos because she is such a sweet and kind soul. And so I think if I was feeling really low and in a very bad mood and a reading slump, she would be very caring and encouraging, and she would support me through it. So I think she would be a really lovely person to have by my side in a tough time. Your arms are in a cast for 2 months and a booktuber bud is going to edit all your videos for you. Who edits them and why? This one feels a bit mean, to be honest, but I would pick Ellen from the Ellen Book Club channel because I love her aesthetics. I would 100% trust her with editing my videos. I think she is great at it, and I wish my videos were as well edited as hers. Why I say it's a bit mean is because editing is a lot of work, so I would not want to put that on her. Also, I think just this prompt doesn't reflect how much I love Helen and how good of a friend she is, and how I could have put her in pretty much all of those prompts. So I feel this is not the nicest one again, because I wouldn't want to put that extra work on her shoulders, but she would be the one that I would totally trust with my footage to edit beautiful videos that would reflect who I am and my style, and that would probably be an upgrade to what I'm doing now. And then finally, you press a button and instantly have read all the books that a Booktuber bud has already read. Which bud would you pick and why? For this one, I would without a doubt pick The Catbite, because we have very similar tastes. We read in similar genres, mainly fantasy and nonfiction, but from some buddy reads I've done with her, beyond just reading in similar genres, I think we have very similar tastes. Like you can be reading both fantasy and have very different preferences in that genre. I think, again, we are very aligned in what we enjoy and why as well, and she's read a bunch of nonfiction books that sound so interesting. She's incredible at talking about them, and so there's so many books that she's read and talked about on her channel that I wish I had the time to read, that if I could download her brain, that would be fantastic. I would love that. These were all the prompts. I think it was a lot of fun and an opportunity to shout out some channels that I really appreciate and enjoy, and some dear YouTube friends. So go check out their channels. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.